Hello, I am Alex. Today, topic is North Korea. Here are several reasons why a military invasion of North Korea by the United States would be extremely challenging and fraught with significant risks. Military strength of North Korea. North Korea has a large and well-equipped military with a focus on conventional forces. It possesses a significant number of troops, artillery pieces, and ballistic missiles, especially in close proximity to the heavily fortified border with South Korea. Any invasion would likely result in a protracted and intense conflict. Artillery threat to Seoul. North Korea has a massive number of artillery pieces positioned near the demilitarized zone, DMZ, that separates North and South Korea. Seoul, the capital of South Korea, is within range of this artillery, and an invasion could lead to a rapid and devastating bombardment of the city. Nuclear weapons. North Korea is known to possess nuclear weapons, and any military action could escalate into a nuclear conflict. The potential use of nuclear weapons by North Korea poses a significant deterrent to a conventional invasion. Humanitarian concerns. An invasion of North Korea would likely result in a humanitarian crisis, with millions of refugees and potential civilian casualties. The aftermath of such an invasion would require extensive resources and planning for stabilization and rebuilding. Regional instability. A military conflict on the Korean peninsula could have broader regional implications. Neighboring countries such as China and Russia may become involved, leading to a wider and more complex conflict. International opposition. A unilateral military intervention by the United States and North Korea could face strong international opposition. Countries like China, Russia, and others might object to such actions, leading to diplomatic and geopolitical challenges. Unknown factors. The secretive nature of the North Korean regime makes it challenging to predict how the country would respond to an invasion. Unforeseen events and actions by North Korea could complicate and escalate the situation. Given these factors, diplomatic and non-military approaches have been the preferred methods for addressing the issues related to North Korea. International negotiations, sanctions, and diplomatic efforts have been utilized to manage tensions and encourage North Korea to abandon its nuclear weapons program. Military action is considered a last resort due to the significant risks and potential consequences involved. Certainly, let's delve into more detail on some of the key factors that make a military invasion of North Korea challenging for the United States. Geography and demilitarized zone. DMZ, the Korean peninsula, is characterized by rugged terrain, mountains, and a heavily fortified DMZ. The DMZ is a 2.5-mile-wide buffer zone that separates North and South Korea, and it is filled with barbed wire, landmines, and military installations. Any invasion would require crossing this difficult terrain under the watchful eyes of North Korean forces. Artillery threat to Seoul. North Korea has one of the largest artillery forces in the world, and much of it is positioned near the border with South Korea. The capital city of Seoul, with a population of over 10 million people, is within striking distance of North Korean artillery. The proximity of these artillery pieces to the border makes it challenging to neutralize them before they can cause significant damage to the densely populated Seoul. North Korean military capability. North Korea maintains a large standing army, estimated to be around 1.2 million active duty personnel. Additionally, the country has a substantial number of reservists and paramilitary forces. The North Korean military is well trained in conventional warfare, and any invasion would likely face determined resistance. Nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles. North Korea possesses a nuclear weapons arsenal, and its leader, Kim Jong-un, has repeatedly emphasized the importance of nuclear deterrence. The country has also developed and tested various ballistic missiles, some of which are capable of reaching the continental United States. The presence of nuclear weapons and the potential for their use create a significant deterrent against military intervention. Humanitarian consequences. An invasion of North Korea would likely result in a humanitarian catastrophe. The potential for large-scale civilian casualties, displacement of populations, and the destruction of critical infrastructure poses significant ethical and practical challenges. The aftermath of such an invasion would require extensive resources for stabilization and rebuilding. Regional and international dynamics. The Korean peninsula is surrounded by major powers, including China and Russia. Both countries have strategic interests in the region, and any military conflict could lead to their involvement. The geopolitical ramifications of a conflict with North Korea extend beyond the immediate region, with potential implications for global stability. Unknown responses and unpredictability, the closed and secretive nature of the North Korean regime makes it challenging to predict how the leadership and military forces would respond to an invasion. There are concerns about miscalculations, unexpected reactions, or the use of unconventional weapons in a desperate attempt to repel an invasion. In summary, the combination of difficult geography, the threat to Seoul, North Korea's military capabilities, the presence of nuclear weapons, potential humanitarian consequences, regional dynamics, and the unpredictable nature of the regime makes a military invasion of North Korea a highly complex and risky endeavor. Diplomatic and non-military approaches have been the primary focus in addressing the issues related to North Korea to avoid the potentially devastating consequences of armed conflict.